everyone. Welcome to GenrePlay, the spin-off of our podcast, GenreTainment.
Say that 5 times fast.
I'm your GM or keeper, Marx Pyle, joined by these awesome folks for actual play of Call of Cthulhu in the Old West setting of Down Darker Trails. This is session 3, where we check out the adventure in the book Shadows over Stillwater. If you're a patron of our Patreon, then you've seen or heard session 0 in addition to session 1 and 2. If you enjoyed the show, please let us know. That could be leaving a comment, liking the episode, subscribing, letting your friends know about the show, or joining the Patreon to get some bonus content. Since this is a new scenario or adventure, we have everybody introduce themselves and their characters. And we're going to start off with... Oh, and also, I want a fun question. Okay, just to get us started. Tell us your favorite Wild West movie or TV show. And who do we want to start with? I think we got... who we got up first? Let's see what image we got going on. Cthulhu. How about we get Julie in here with her character?
Oh, me first?
Yep. There you go.
Okay. My name's Julie. My character is Anna Louise. She's a gunslinger who likes to smoke cigars and has a bullwhip, and she's just really cool. And see, it's hard to pick a favorite, but I'd have to say probably my favorite Western movie is Tombstone. Val Kilmer played the best Doc Holliday that's ever been on film.
Good choice.
Agree.
How about Odessa?
Odessa. All right. My name is Sandra. I'm playing Odessa Smithy. I'm playing a farrier at work down in the South and is now exploring out in the West. My favorite Western, that's a good question. I grew up on quite a few of those. Probably should say McClintock.
Oh, that's a good one.
Isn't it, though?
Yes.
But I recently, my attention's been drawn to something called Paint Your Wagon. I hadn't seen it yet, but
yes,
advertisements, and I think that might be pretty interesting. So
you've got to see that. That is so good.
I'm also a big fan of 7 Brides for 7 Brothers. The dancing, the choreography. Beautiful.
I've not seen that one.
Gorgeous.
Awesome. How about you, Greg?
Oh, me. I'm playing Mc Gummery. I'm Greg. And my character is a man of God and definitely not a con man, an outlaw, and a rogue by any means whatsoever.
Sure.
He likes to go around and preach the word and take any donations that people are willing to give for a religious cause. My favorite Western is actually probably Tombstone, but my second favorite will be Fievel Goes West. Totally underrated, and I'm not a furry.
It's a good one, too.
The evil eye.
All right, we have a new player, not brand new if you watched the session 0, but joining us in this adventure. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Amaliya, and I play B. I guess you'll get to know B real soon. She's fun, optimistic, whether it serves her or not. That's just how she is. And the rest you'll see as we go. And I don't know, like Westerns. It was kind of like whatever was on TV growing up. Like I don't know that I've really ever watched or would know a lot of names for any Westerns. So I'm gonna go with Cowboy Bebop in this situation. If I have to give a name,
Space Western.
Space animated Western. Yeah.
Maybe Firefly too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Firefly. We're gonna go into that in that direction.
That's a good one.
Bring it
Or you can
back.
go the other direction.
back.
Yojimbo was awesome.
Could also go Yojimbo. Yeah, so my westerns are a little less on the ground, I guess.
Oh, no worries.
Firefly's awesome though.
Yeah, Firefly's great.
And Serenity.
I really did think
Yeah.
they'd bring it back.
Yeah.
Never
Well,
happened.
not with Wash.
Oh.
No.
Spoilers. I mean, he just gets another job. That's fine.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna retire. Yeah,
And didn't
so-
one of the actors die? The one,
You mean in
the
real
one who
life?
played the
but
yeah.
his character died too, I believe. But yeah,
No, that guy died.
No.
No way.
No, the guy that played the black guy, wasn't
he
he?
played the creature.
Oh,
Ron Glass.
Shepherd.
Yeah.
Shepherd. What's his name? Whatever.
Yeah,
Didn't
passed away
he
in
die?
real life. In real
Yeah.
life, I think his character died too. Actually,
He's
now I
from
think
our
about it.
hometown.
Shepherd book. Yeah. Played by Ron.
Ron
Glass.
Glass.
He
Ron Glass
died,
is
Yeah.
yeah, he's from Evansville, where we're from.
Oh, he's not young. Okay. Wow.
Yep.
Huh.
Well, on this great note of dead people.
I mean, it is Cthulhu.
True.
That's true. What do you expect? Sunshine and roses?
Dead people and tentacles.
Tentacles are never a good sign.
Right. Well, and I'm Marx Pyle. I'm a writer, podcaster, stuff, and I have cabotcrossing.com. If you want to check out some books and stories and support us over there, you can. And we, of course, to just remind everybody, Chaosium is the company that made this book and the Call of Cthulhu rule system. We're using 7th edition rules. They've been around since like the 80s. They're actually, since TSR went under, they're the oldest or longest running game publishing company, RPG company that's still running. So kudos to them. Wow. All right, now let's get into the recap. Let's get into the story. Let's get some Cthulhu action. So
Is that what we're doing?
sure, I may,
I thought we were playing Among Us. What?
and I gotta switch to this. Nice
Because
picture.
that's who gives the recaps.
That's who gives the recaps. It's not me. It's this guy.
The
You have to start
Recap?
with
The
meow,
recap.
y'all.
Yeah, I love it.
Recap.
Recap.
Right now.
Right, meow, y'all.
Right, meow. I want to play a game with cats.
I have a one shot, I think, called City of Cats. I've never done.
That'd be fun. And there is Cat Cthulhu. So
Yeah.
we'll play cats in the Call of Cthulhu. I don't know anything more than that, though. All right. Y'all gather around now here. I got a tale to tell about our latest dust up in the wild, wicked West. Start with our gun-slinging gal, Anna Louise, the preacher man slicker than a greased weasel, Mc Gummery, and a crafty lady going by Odessa Smithy heading over to the Owens mine to sniff out some trouble. Anna Louise, she's as sharp as a tack and knew a couple of strangers in these parts had bounties on their heads for armed robbery. Rand Boggs and Joe Barkley were their names. But she weren't too sure about Melvin Clegg, who was claiming he was just looking for his missing brother Trapper. When they reached their camp, it was clear as day someone had ransacked their place. Montgomery and Odessa, bold as brass, decided to head into the mine and talk Melvin into tagging along. Anna Louise, ever watchful, kept her peepers on Boggs and Barkley. Inside that cursed mine, they found dead bodies that didn't have the decency to stay dead. Things turned ugly real quick. Melvin caught sight of his brother now and dead, with black ooze pouring out from his mouth, and lit out of there screaming like a banshee. Montgomery and Odessa fought like the devil was on their heels against those zombie miners. Lucky for them, Montgomery stumbled on some dynamite that turned the tide, though not before he got a nasty gunshot wound in the back. Meanwhile, outside, Anna Louise had herself a quick gunfight with Boggs and Barkley, who hightailed it out of there as soon as things got hot. With the mine blown to kingdom come, and whatever hellish horrors buried for good, our heroes walked away a bit richer, having found some silver and staked a claim. But they all knew that mine was best left alone from here on out. After breaking the bad news to the townfolk and collecting their pay, Montgomery was in sore need of a trip to the dock for some patching up. And that's how this chapter of our saga came to a close what could be next? Let's find out. Thanks, Cat. Recap, Cat.
Aw.
For the recatch and
Yes. All right. So you guys, Montgomery has been patched up. How many hit points were you down after you got your first aid going on?
A lot.
Because you only had like 3 hit points left when you got hit.
After the first aid, I think it gave me quite a lot, actually. It gave me like 4.
Oh, that's good.
But I was at 7. So I'm down 18.
18 hit points. So it takes about 2 days, or excuse me, you get 2 hit points a day in recovery. So how many
9
days
days.
is that? Yeah, so you spent about 9
it's been
days.
2 weeks.
Yeah, probably close to 2 weeks.
Yeah. So it's been a couple weeks since then. You're finally patched up, Montgomery. You're finally feeling a lot better. And you guys are, of course, getting some drinks at the oh my gosh, the Golden Gulch Saloon, right? So whiskey Callahan serving you a few drinks, right? Why don't you describe what you guys are doing right now? And what you just do with some of the silver that you guys got?
Oh. Probably gambled it.
Do you have
Tell
any
you what.
left?
I'm just gonna be leaning against the bar and throwing the odd silver coin at dancers at the front of the saloon. Like,
I left my dice in the dining room.
Well, we just had it was like raw silver from the mine, so we would have taken it to cash in.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That's what I did.
Yeah, it was a fair amount of money. How much did you get out of it? Do you guys have any characters?
I wrote it down.
Let me look here.
$1,000.
Cash
Is it
cash
$1,000?
now. I have $391 in cash.
I have 632.
I know I gave away 100, but why do I have so much less?
Well, I started with 150.
Oh, I didn't have that much to begin with.
I'm in be conning.
I have assets. This is weird. I have cash at 391 and my assets are 375.
That means you're Poe.
Oh, I just remembered.
I don't know what other assets I have that equal 375.
Yeah, it's just in general how much you have if you need to pull money together.
Should I have added my cash onto that too?
No, just keep your cash on hand for right now. So one thing we got to do is, I don't think we did, is roll your experience, right? You guys have some check marked skills.
Yeah.
So why don't you start off, Montgomery? What do you got check marked?
Not a lot. I don't think I succeeded at many things, but I did succeed at a few things, all in one spot. Let's see. Spot hidden. I succeeded at that, so I have to roll over a 75, right? Since I have it I have to roll over a 70 because it's at 70, right?
Yep.
Is that how it works? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I failed to. Then I got stealth. I have to roll over 75, and I failed to. Then I got throw because I threw the dynamite and succeeded at it somehow. So I threw over 20. This one,
Yeah, luckily. It could have been bad.
failed to. I rolled an 18.
Yeah.
And then I have track, which I only have to roll over a 29. So I succeeded. I went up in something.
Nice.
So it's a D10, right?
Yeah. Roll D10 and you add that.
I went up 2 points.
Nice.
Highly successful leveling up.
And how about Odessa? You got anything check marked?
Yes, I got a few. Dodge, fighting, intimidate, and persuade.
Oh, you got a bunch of stuff. All right.
Yeah, so
Wait, I actually succeeded at firearms too. Does that count?
Yeah. If you
Mhm.
succeeded in it, you got to do that one too.
I did not roll high enough in dodge. All right, so dodge stays where it's at. Nope, not in fighting. Let's get above a 40. Ooh, yes. All right, so in intimidate, I got a 52. So if I rolled a 52 and all I had to do was beat a 40. How do I increase it?
You're a 1d10. 10-sided die.
2.
So you add 2 points to that now. Go up 2. On your standard scale, your macro should update everything else. Hopefully.
And then there's one more, the persuade. Higher than 40. Ooh, 84. So 10, that's a 7.
All right, 7 to your persuade.
Sweet. Okay.
Nice.
And then
All right.
I'm set.
And Julie?
Okay, I've got 4. So I got firearms. I've got to roll over 75. I rolled a 98.
There you go. Roll a 1d10.
Okay, the cats are fascinated by dice. And I rolled a 5. So I make
All right.
that 80.
Yeah. Oh, man, you got some good firearms going on now.
Wow. You actually succeeded at upgrading that? Damn.
First aid, I've got to roll over a 30. And I failed. I rolled a 28.
No worries.
Should I uncheck
Next one.
mark that? Do I
Yeah.
uncheck mark it even after I fail?
Right.
Yeah, make sure you uncheck mark everything after you've done this.
Okay, natural world, I've got to roll better than a 20. And I rolled a 93.
That would be better than 20. Roll 1d10.
3. So 23. And then, hello, are you helping mommy? Yeah. Mwah. Okay,
You
spot.
got kittens. Our numbers on
kittens.
YouTube suddenly skyrocket. Yes.
Yes. Spot hidden. I've got to do better than 75. Let's see if I can do that again.
Ooh, you're better at that than
I should take a video of
No.
our kittens and give it to Chaz, and he can put it on the side like slow-mo kittens. All right.
I failed on spot hidden.
All right. No worries. That's it, right?
Yeah, let me
Okay.
double check.
And then one last thing. At the beginning of every session, you roll your luck. You get some extra luck to help replace your luck. So roll your 1d100. If your result is greater than your luck, you'll add a different amount than if it's lower. So
What's 1D100?
the 2 inside the percentile dice.
The percent. I
I
just
had-
roll the 1.
I had to beat a 65 and I rolled a 66. Whew.
So we just roll the same 2 dice we've been rolling.
Wait, above or below?
below.
Above or
well,
below?
Either one will help you,
No.
but higher is better. So if you wrote higher, now you add 2d10 plus 10.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. If you roll under your luck, you get 2d10.
Wait, what are we doing, Marx? I don't understand.
Can you explain this luck thing?
Every session.
Sure. So there's luck points. Well, you have a luck score. It's like when your stats.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Ignore me.
And sometimes you might have a luck roll. Like if something's a chance, I might say, like, do a luck roll, and you'll do a percentile off that luck roll. But mainly what you'll do is you'll use it as a pool of points to add luck points to help you accomplish things. You might be like, oh, I rolled, but if I just had 5 more points, I could have made it, or I could have rolled under. And you can use 5. You can use 5 luck points then to make up for that.
What are we rolling for now? Like we roll for luck points, we're rolling the same 2 dice that we've rolled for the other stuff,
Same
And-
percentile dice.
trying to roll above or below.
Above.
Above is better, yeah, but you'll get something either way.
So on my sheet right now it says 50. Those are my current luck points. So do I do anything with that or leave it?
Yep.
Or?
Yeah, go ahead and roll 2. You roll
I
your
rolled
percentile
below.
dice.
I rolled below. So what do I do after I roll below?
If you roll below, you roll 1d10, so 1 10-sided die, and then add 5 to it, and that's the points you add to your luck.
Is a 0 0 or 10?
On 10-sided die, it'd be a 10.
That's a 10. Okay, 10 plus 5.
Nice.
All right, so 15. So add 15 to your luck.
Okay.
And Odessa, you rolled higher, so you rolled 2 10-sided die plus 10, and that's your points you add.
Not to exceed the max.
Yeah, you can't go better. You can't get better than 99. Nope.
And This is probably a stupid question, but just to be sure, I have to roll over my current luck, not my starting luck, right?
Yeah, your current luck. Yeah.
Okay, because I only have 37 luck left.
Yeah. As you use it, you lose it. You
Oh
run
my
out of
god, I
luck.
rolled a 9.
Okay, so I roll like 72. What do I do with that?
It's higher than your 50. So now you take two 10-sided die. Well, I guess you would. Yeah, you roll two 10-sided die. See what you get. And then you'll add 10 more points to that, whatever you roll.
That
2d10
is a
plus
good deal.
10.
Does that make sense? What'd you roll?
Wait, hold on.
I rolled a 3, so I got 8 more points. Mc Gummery's not feeling lucky because he's a punk.
Did you gamble a bunch of your silver money? Do you want to roll gambling to see how
I was
good or
going to
bad
roll a
you did?
gambling. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so two 10-sided dice. Okay, so I rolled a total of 8.
8 points. And then you add, you rolled higher, right? So then you add another 10 to that. So it's 18 total. So add 18 to your 50 points. So now you have 68 points.
I think the sheets have like a starting and then a current, so you just put the current up to 68.
Yeah, it's an interesting little mechanic. It comes in very handy when you have to throw dynamite in a cave.
I actually...
So let's say I wanted...
Go ahead.
Sorry, if you want to use luck points, let's say I have up to 68 points that I could use during the game. Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can use it too. Yeah. But you be careful. Don't want to run out of luck. And
It goes quickly if you're not a good saver like me.
Yeah, I could see myself being like, and you get 5 points.
Oh, and one thing to keep in mind in this game, these are the pulp rules, so it's a little harder to get killed off. So one nice thing here is if you die, you're going to die, you can use all your luck points to survive and gain like 1d6 plus 1 hit points from your total, but you have to have a minimum of 30 points. If you don't have that 30, you're out of luck. So
never go below 30, probably.
Yeah,
But
try not to unless you like to gamble.
How low did you get, Mc Gummery, on that last game?
37.
Okay.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
I got down to 3 hit points.
Right. All right, that's what I thought.
He's a gambler. He's good. He knows the odds.
I did roll my gambling. I have 40 in it. I rolled a 23. Could I use luck to decrease that to 20?
You get hard or something, or
It would make it a hard success, yeah. I'm just going to keep it the way it is. I assume that I just kind of keep my money without losing any or gaining any. Because a normal success.
yeah. Let me look at the gambling real fast.
Oh, they actually have a gambling section on that?
Well, there's skills for gambling, and
This is going to be so distracting trying to play with them.
so you just had a normal success. Is that what you said? Yeah, you walk away with the same amount you entered with. You get a hard one, you walk away with 3 times the amount you entered with.
Oh, wow. Wow, I could have made a lot of money. Know what I'm saying?
All right, so you've been gambling your money. You've finally patched up and healed. You're all hanging out at this location, except for B. You haven't joined us quite yet, but you'll be here soon. As you're sitting there,
I'll be also, giving my sermons here and there, usually in the tavern because there's alcohol there. Give yourself over to the Lord, my friends, and let us bask in our sweet serenity as we go to heaven when we die. But you must give to your church in order to... I almost said pay your way. To make sure God sees your good works.
why don't you do a roll on that? Persuasion or fast talking or whatever. Or charm. Probably persuasion or charm.
I'm good with either of those, actually.
And actually, I'll give you a bonus die because you guys did something heroic-ish, You fought off some, at least what people think is you fought off some claim jumpers and survived a cave-in and all that good stuff.
What are you giving us?
He's getting a bonus die because they're a little bit more favorable to his.
a bonus die is you roll 2 of the big die, right?
Yes. If the tens die and picks the best of either one.
All right, this is gonna be good because my charm is through the roof. Yeah. Luckily, I got that bonus die. Otherwise, it'd be 91. So instead, it's an 11, which is an extreme success.
All right. So they're like, oh, yeah. Praise the Lord. All right. And they start giving you like a little bit of money. You make another $5. So
Fine work, my people.
So while you guys are hanging out, what are you doing, Anna Louise?
I'm drinking
Okay.
and just kind of watching him. Just kind of watching the room and drinking.
All right. So
Always aware of my surroundings.
that's a good idea, especially in this game.
With my back to the wall.
Jesus.
All right. So a man walks in, kind of balding, little older, 50s or so, well dressed. You know, any of you have been in town for longer than much longer than the adventure was, than 2 weeks, maybe Odessa was, I'm not sure. It matters how long you were hanging around. You might recognize that this is the local judge, Judge Orville Thatcher.
Judge
Horrible.
Judy.
And he kind of looks around and like he's kind of squinting, looking, and he sees you, Anna Louise, and kind of walks right up to you. And you know, he's just Anna Louise, is that your name?
It sure is. Who's asking?
Oh, I'm Judge Orville Thatcher. You might have heard of me.
No, sorry, I'm new in town.
Oh, okay. Well, that would explain why you haven't heard of me. He goes, I've been contacted by Marshal Ted Whitman, and he actually told me to look for you. I guess he heard you're in the area. He'd like to hire you, maybe deputize you temporarily for a job in Stillwater.
What kind of job?
Well, you know, it's his name's. Well, there's been a murder there, and as they're looking for some outlaw, and I don't know. He said his name. It's Marshal Ted Whitman. He said just remind you of Clay, and you remember Clay Whitman was a gunfighter that you used to run around with a little bit, like a couple years ago or so.
Yep.
And you know his brother went off into law enforcement and stuff. You knew his brother just a little bit, and you know that now you're making a connection here. You remember that his father was a marshal, and things didn't go so well because you and Clay got in a gunfight, and Clay died. And he kind of partially blamed you for that, and you haven't spoken since. So
Well, hell.
So what do you say? $600, dead or alive. This outlaw just got to go to Stillwater, New Mexico, and feel free to bring a few people with you. I heard that you got some help with those claim jumpers in the cave mine.
Well, hell, I guess I'm going to Stillwater.
What is how far is Stillwater from where we are?
It's New Mexico. It's not too far.
Okay.
By horse, it's a little while. Where are we now? What state are we in?
You're in Texas near.
That's
near
a fair ways away.
State
Texas
of
is a small state.
perpetual confusion.
And he said, "Oh well, you know, here's some more money to pay for your food and drinks along the way." So, I guess he really wants this outlaw quite badly, and I guess you're supposedly good with a gun. So, so you got the job? You want the money?
sure.
Say no when we come back next week.
Like, no. Oh, there's suddenly an earthquake, and then Cthulhu bursts. No. All right. So
I reckon now's when I say yes.
all right. That's good. Good news. He'll be happy to hear that telegram. Here you go. Here's the money to help you on the way, and get your posse together and head on over as
Posse.
fast as you can, or whatever.
No,
Nice.
I was just thinking
You're
we're
gang.
kind of,
You're gang.
considering I'm the only gunslinger, it's a funny posse.
You always have to have a man of God. What do you mean?
That's true. You can give last rites.
Oh, also, I forgot to talk to you about this before we started. Odessa, you're a gadgeteer, right? And I did give you a list of potential gadgets you can make. You can make something else. But in this 2 weeks have gone by, I think it's enough time, especially with the funds you have, that you could have built something if you wanted to out of that list, let's say. Is there anything there that might interest you?
The weird science pages.
Yeah. Those couple pages to send over.
Oh, shoot. I forgot how to access those extra pages.
Oh, you don't need to look at it. It's weird science stuff.
Yeah, but there were some other pages too, cheat sheets and stuff. I don't remember how to get to it.
It should have been an email.
Oh, let's see here. I got a choice of an auto lockpick and a voice mimicking box. Enabling a voice to be disguised, or even allowing a man to sound like a woman and vice versa. Let's
I don't need help with that.
let's do that. Let's do one of those.
What is it again? A voice box?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, so you built this voice box in the last couple weeks, and let's say it cost you $30 of your money, your silver money. Let's round
Okay.
up a few makeshift
Do you have
parts.
any money?
You all have money. You all have silver money.
Silver mine money.
Silver money.
Money.
They gave a lot of their money away last time. Maybe that's why they have luck and I don't. It's called karma.
That's right. They did give some money. You gave some money to the girlfriend.
Karma is for people who don't follow your god. You either
Right.
get money or you're god, apparently.
That's right.
All right, you go off on the trip. It's a long
Well, I
trip.
know I'm not here yet, but I have $4.
Oh.
So I just needed to say that. Anyway,
$4 can get you far. About 2 feet.
I
That's at
tell
least
you what,
I tell you
I
what.
got a way you might be able to make some money. All you got to do is plant this voice box on that young man up there with the cross trying to proselytize to all these sinners in here. You do that, and I'll give you $4 worth of silver.
you must be talking to some ghost right now because I'm not there.
And that was a mighty fine compliment you gave me. I'm like 50-something years old.
All right. So you guys head over to New Mexico.
That's going to take quite a while.
It's only 7 hours and 53 minutes by car. All right. So after some time goes by,
A couple weeks or so.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. I guess I could have done a little more research on how travel.
Play Oregon Trail.
But I think we'll survive. You know, you're on horses. You rode sometime. You kind of get to the Rio Grande. You head west to Stillwater, and all of a sudden, why don't you guys roll perception?
Spot hidden or is there perception? I forget.
Yeah.
There is no perception.
Sorry. I've just played Tales of the Valiant recently, so that's fine.
And you got to roll below, right?
Mm-hmm. Always roll below for these.
Are we actually doing
things.
spot hidden?
Is it Perception or spot hidden?
Do you have
Spot
perception?
hidden.
Is there a perception? There's not a perception.
No, there's no
roll,
perception.
Yeah,
Persuade.
spot hidden.
I did it.
Right. Got it.
I rolled it.
failed.
I succeeded.
All right. It wasn't going to be a hard roll anyway. So
Put a
you.
check mark.
Oh yes. Make sure you check
Oh yeah,
mark.
thank you.
Yeah. Any skills you succeed in, check mark it.
Thank you.
Okay, so as you're riding, you've been out there for a long time, right? You suddenly realize that somebody's been shadowing you for at least half a day, just about, and there's someone on a horse, kind of shadowing and following you a little ways back. What do you do?
Take out the.
I think we should keep going, but one of us should peel off and circle around back, and try to come up behind them.
Okay, who's going
Are
to
they
peel
on
off?
horse?
Yeah,
I
they're
guess
on
I'll
horse.
do it.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. What are we going to use? Who's got the better? Is it stealth? I don't have good stealth. Whoever's got a higher stealth should do
Would
it.
it be stealth? Are they on horse?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
on horse.
So stealth might not work. So
Why not stealth?
can we stealth?
Because you have
the
to
horse?
stealthfully circle around behind them, right?
I think you can use stealth or animal handling. Either one I'll let you
Oh
do.
shit, my animal handling is even worse.
I have a lot of stealth. I have no animal handling.
I have
Well,
animal handling. It's not great, but it's something. So what would I be rolling in? Rolling to try to not
Who's
alert
got the better stealth? Because my stealth is 35.
Mine's 75.
40?
Well, 75's great.
Yeah, I just have 5 in animal handling. So it depends what it. If we can do
I
stealth, it's
have
great.
41 in animal handling.
I think he should do stealth.
Yeah, if I
go
can do
for it.
stealth, I'll do stealth.
All right, go for it.
All right. I say to those two next to me, I go very loudly. I'll say, well, this is where we split up. I'll see you all in the next life or two. I hope I see you around. Bye, y'all. And I split off.
All right. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
That is a just normal success.
All right.
I rolled a 40.
And B, Amaliya,
Be all you can be.
why don't you roll spot
Wanna
hidden?
be somebody. If you want to go somewhere.
Is that just the same percentile dice?
Yep. You'll roll below your percentage on that spot hidden. It's an alphabetical order on your character sheet.
Yes. Hold on. What do I see? Oh yeah. Okay. I did not roll below.
Okay. So you're just kind of riding along, been following these people. They look like they know what they're doing.
It looks to be deceiving.
Because you're wanting some adventure, right? Like
I sure do.
Yeah. Where are you coming from again? What was it again? B?
Well, I spotted them back in the tavern, I guess. And looked like they were headed somewhere fun.
Going on an
So-
adventure. Yeah, you wonder why the preacher left, but he seems to have disappeared, and you don't see him come up right behind you.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Well,
Mike?
I
I
just
noticed- Yeah, go ahead.
I see the other two still in front.
Yep.
Okay, just keep going straight ahead. Pick up some speed, maybe.
Okay, so Montgomery.
If I notice it's a woman, my misogynist self will just be like, there's no problem here. And then he'll think, actually, the most deadly person in our group is this woman. And then he'll rethink his ideas for a second. And he will take out his... he'll take out his blackjack.
Was he in earshot when he left? Like when he yelled out, "Never to be seen again," or what it is you
Yeah.
said? Yeah,
Sorry,
could I
partner.
hear him?
You can
Or
make
did
it
I just see him?
I was trying to make it loud. Yeah.
Yeah. He was trying for you to hear it. So you heard it.
Okay.
I'll take out my blackjack, just in case, and walk up, trot up behind her horse, and be like, "Well, what do we have here? Someone following us. Your next move will determine what happens with your life, lady."
Hi.
I would say the two of us in front turn around and start galloping towards them.
Okay. So while you're doing that, let's play out another moment here with Montgomery and B. How do you react?
Hi.
Oh boy, I knew this would be exciting.
Young girl, why are you following us?
Well, it looked like you guys were off to have a good time, and well, I just see what you get up to.
Greg knows that her character from what we talked about is probably true, but Montgomery's going to roll a psychology to try to understand, see if he doesn't trust this at all. And I failed horribly. I needed a 10 and I rolled an 80. So
you believe her so hard.
Well, have you ever heard about the good news? Are you a believer in God, young lady?
Wow. I guess.
Well, that's good. And I do believe you can help us, actually, but I'm afraid to say sometimes God calls on us. It calls on us in ways that require that we do good deeds, sometimes without even pay.
I'm just looking to help out. And
that's what I like to hear.
Maybe a bit of a good time, which sounds like you guys are headed for a good time.
Sometimes that's pay enough. I do believe you'll work out as long as you understand that sometimes there's not much money in what we do.
That's all right. Okay. I don't have much money either.
Anna Louise and Sandra, Anna Louise and Odessa, right on up to you.
I got quick draw. I draw out my gun because I hadn't heard all that.
Now, I do believe
that's a cool pistol.
Oh God.
And then I have a rifle, so I was like, I don't have one of those, but I got one of these. I just
Lord!
Kind of pull it out.
Is it a nice rifle?
It's a bit beat up.
I'll just ask, are you following us, and how come?
Well, I heard back in the tavern you guys might be headed somewhere fun and kind of looking to shake up my life a bit. No other reason than that.
I was just telling her about how sometimes people get a calling to do good deeds, whether they get paid or not, if you get my drift. Much like us, you could say.
What would you call that position? An acolyte? Cleric?
Oh, yes, or maybe an intern, I don't know.
Intern, unpaid internship. Listen.
That's right. Learning the ropes.
Look, I'm willing to help out. You got any errands? I want to learn. I'm just looking for a good time, and you folks look like you could use a bit of a cheer too.
You know what? I think I could use some help. Tell you what, never pay no mind about working for free for Montgomery here and his God. You can work for me for experience.
Oh,
we're headed. Oh, go ahead. I thought you were done. Sorry.
I could probably use some help shoeing some of these horses, making sure that they're good to go. Because there's nothing that you can trust on more out in these Wild West than you and your horse.
Now, let's not underestimate the ability of the spoken word. Can get you pretty far in this world.
I want to know how good you are with that rifle.
There's the 3 perspectives.
All right.
You know what?
So-
Well, maybe we should have a contest, and you can choose between the 3 of us whose apprentice you want to be.
How good am I with this rifle, by the way? Hold on.
Firearms, rifle, probably on there.
Firearms.
Probably better than me.
Firearms rifle 75, handgun 20.
You're much
Okay.
better at the rifle then.
You're the same.
Yeah.
You're the same at the rifle as I am. I'm at 75 on my rifle.
Okay. Well,
Well,
See, nothing to
if
learn
you're
from her.
handy with that, if you're handy with that rifle, you're welcome to join us, and we will split the pay equally amongst everybody.
Oh,
Set a
Anna
challenge
Louise.
for her.
boy,
Set up a
yes,
target.
you're a fair bunch.
Prove her skills, as it were.
That sounds
Right.
fair.
How do you want me to prove it?
Shoot a target. We'll find a target. Is there a tree nearby?
What do we see around?
Is there a cactus?
Yeah, there's a cactus nearby.
Cactus?
Shoot that
Okay.
cactus in the left arm.
How far is that cactus?
Who's left?
My left. I'm
That's-
shooting.
I'd say, what's your range on that rifle? Do you see it on there?
My rifle is 50, but I think I have a crappy one I got from those people.
How would you see that?
Yeah, I don't know how you would see that, babe.
On my character, it's one of the columns right here. I don't know if you have the same thing on the digital thing.
It just says firearms, rifle, shotgun, and then down under the weapons, it doesn't give you any.
It doesn't give you a range.
No.
Your 45 Winchester has an 80 range. It's about 80 yards.
Ooh-wee, that's far.
Where do you see that?
It's down on the bottom of your first page.
Wait, does it not say 75 next to my Winchester rifle?
That's your skill in it. But if you go for
Oh, range 80. Yeah, I see that. Okay.
I don't see anything that says that.
At the bottom of my first page, kind of to the middle of the page.
Are you guys using the same thing?
Oh,
One of you might.
okay.
Oh,
I've
Maybe
got
it's
a
only the
45
same.
Winchester 76 rifle, and it says 80 feet.
yeah, well, yards, yeah, or meters.
Well,
yards,
which is
meters.
it? Feet or yards?
Yards or meters.
that's
yeah.
far. 80 yards? Wow.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
good.
I better
For a
change
rifle,
that.
yeah.
I better
Yeah.
change that because mine says feet.
And how far is that cactus?
It's 79 yards out.
Stupid. All right, here we go.
You're like, I reckon that's 79 yards.
Who decided? Okay. 79 yards, here we go. So wait, I need to roll
Below.
75 or below,
Yep.
right?
Right.
Yeah. That would be 52.
Good
All right.
job.
Ba-toom. It lands right where you aimed it.
Pachoom! That is not the sound of my rifle, I can confirm.
Choo, choo, choo. And she makes that sound when she shoots too, right?
I do. Choo! That's my sound.
Choo, choo, choo.
All right. So I take off like maybe one cactus arm
Yep.
or
right
middle
off.
of the head. Yeah, right off.
What do you guys react to that? That's a pretty good shot.
I'm like
Montgomery's-
this, all proud of myself.
Montgomery's
Alright.
going to try to take a shot, too.
Let's go,
Failed.
Mc Gummery.
All right.
Did you
Yummy.
fail?
Yeah. I needed a 25. I rolled a 31. It's kind of close. I could use luck.
If you want to
All
use
right.
it for this, for target practice,
Yeah, why not?
he is a gambler.
Boom! Hit it dead on.
with what, your pistol or your rifle?
No, my rifle. I couldn't hit it with my pistol from this far.
All right.
Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't do any of that because my rifle's out of range by far. So, no luck. I just missed horribly because I probably needed a hard success.
Yeah, you would need a hard success. It was out of
I
range.
actually rolled a 5, which is like
Oh, wow.
the lowest success, below the lowest success.
Extreme success.
It's extreme.
Yeah, the extreme.
And what you with rifle, pistol?
Yeah, I did the rifle.
All right. So you just
Because it's too far away from my handgun.
So you just go. So do something impressive. I'll let you describe it. What did you do with this? A very impressive shot. It could be a series of shots, even if you want.
No, just one shot. Well, if she hit the arm, I could have knocked it off, I guess.
I think she already knocked the arm off. Yeah.
Oh, well then I don't know what I can do that's
You can
impressive.
You took out your rifle.
Finger so that it looks like this by the end.
I was saying you could, as the arm was falling off, you could shoot it in the air.
Oh, that's a good idea. Why don't I do that? Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mc Gummery.
Yeah. So B shoots it as it's falling, slow mo. You just whip out the rifle, boom, and hit it again, right in midair.
Wow.
All right.
I'm just like, stars are in my eyes, and she's pretty. Her guns are shiny. I'm like so impressed right now.
What's Odessa doing during this?
Let's see here. I'm gonna try to sneak up behind all of them. Once the shooting's done, I'm gonna sneak down range.
Uh-huh.
And I've got a knife, like a Crocodile Dundee knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife, mate. And I'm gonna try to
Stab
the
it.
target.
You gonna stab it?
The
But,
cactus?
Yeah, but I want to sneak around while they're goofing off, and
Oh, okay. So you're gonna try to hop from obstacle to obstacle.
I think so. That's my plan.
Unless you have something for a knife specifically, it's gonna be fighting brawl.
All right, cool. That's great. So I'm gonna get close. Ah! Oh no.
That's not what you want to hear when you go, I got close to a cactus. So.
No, I missed. I needed less than 40, and I rolled a 42.
Yeah.
So I tried to
kinda
fight
like
the cactus, and the cactus won.
Yeah, you slice and just barely glance right off of it and get a little, not any hit point loss, but you get stuck in your palm there. And
Should I go hit it with my blackjack?
if you want to.
Knocked it out.
All right. Well, I think at this point we can safely say that maybe B should best study under Anna Louise.
Now, it's not jump to conclusions. It depends on what she's going for. Not everything's about shooting.
We haven't been introduced yet, but I'll just call her Miss Shiny Gun Lady. Please teach me everything you know.
Well, my name's Anna Louise. What's yours?
I'm B.
B.
Great. Can I call you Annie? And I just jump and try and give her a hug. I'm just really excited.
Okay, but let the record show she's the only one allowed to call me that.
Annie.
So we got Annie and Gummy and
Gummy?
I don't know. Was that
No,
your
that
Desi.
name?
ain't half bad.
Desi? Desi?
Desi.
Odie. Grandma Odie.
Oh.
Annie, Gummy,
Damn.
B, and Desi. Wow, I was meant to be with you. I knew you guys would be an exciting bunch. Let's go.
CB.
Oh, goodness gracious. Great ball.
Oh, and this is my horse, C.
C.
Oh, BC.
That's a horse named C, ridden by B. I ain't got another letter in me. F.
We'll discover the rest of the family later in the journey.
My horse's
Yeah.
name is Ginger.
Ginger. Wow, she's sure pretty.
Mine's Mr. Ed.
Just give her a little
He
pat.
goes
Is
by-
is that what he said?
What were you saying, Odessa?
Oh, my horse's name is Wingnut. And this here over here, and I pull over the pack horse that we rescued from the dead farmer a while back. This horse's name is guess what?
Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good name.
Guess
Yeah.
what?
I like Wingnut.
I like Wingnut.
Wingnut, good name for a horse.
All right. You guys going to continue riding on the Stillwater?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, you're getting closer and closer. You're right on another 30 minutes or so. And everybody roll a spot hidden check.
Again? Ooh, that's a good one. That is a hard success. I rolled a
23.
Ooh, that's gonna be good too.
I rolled a
Ooh.
2.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
jeez.
Nice.
That's an
We
extreme
want,
success.
we want to roll under, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
And
The
you
more
can-
I rolled
the better.
That's good. 23.
And when you say what you rolled, you either say like a normal success, hard
Normal.
success, extreme success.
Mine's extreme success.
Yeah. So if you like roll even lower and you beat some of those other column numbers, that's like even better. It could give you bonus stuff.
Well, it's
So-
a
Yeah,
barely
my
success.
my extreme success was 15, and I rolled a 2.
Yep.
Wow.
That's pretty good. Pretty good. Well, you see like a above a hilltop. The rest of you see kind of a figure, but you can't make it out. But Anna Louise makes it out a little bit better, and you see that there's a thin, kind of shambling figure that you just notice them, and then they disappear past the hilltop where you can't see them anymore.
I'm sure it wasn't a zombie. Zombies don't exist.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
Did you say that out loud? A what now?
Mc Gummery suddenly thinks and looks at the pack horse and sees how much dynamite we took.
Taking a dynamite?
Did we keep any? I forget. Did we use all of it, or did
Did
we?
We didn't
put
use all of it.
fuses on it? Because we should put fuses on them.
Yeah, put a fuse on it right now.
Let's see. We used one initially, and then we used a group of 5 after that, right?
4, a group of 4.
Rather than defusing a situation, let's befuse the situation. All of the fuses.
It's like that song, put a ring on her, or ring on it, or whatever. It's like put a fuse in it.
If you want it, then you gotta put a fuse on it. If you want it, then you ought to put a fuse on it. Whoa.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did we keep? I guess we kept a lot of that dynamite.
If you want to bring
Yeah.
some dynamite with you, you can.
We
all
had
of
I think it was 36 sticks of dynamite originally.
yeah, I
and
think
then
it was
you used
36, and I
extra.
took 5, so it's 31.
So you have 31 sticks of dynamite in your fuses and caps and stuff.
I'll fuse.
I got
5.
2 sticks of dynamite for
Oh,
some
wow.
reason.
She's got some dynamite with her.
No reason, some reason.
Dynamite.
B, you sure come in handy.
Maybe Peter.
You never know when you need some of these firecrackers.
We just don't know. I was just gonna use them to start a fire, but
Do you have a light? Sure.
We didn't start the fire.
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
And then suddenly,
Well, why don't we get a little closer and see what's happening before we start throwing the dynamite?
Do you go up to the hilltop or you keep moving? What are you doing? The hilltop's out of the way, off to the side.
let's go.
It could just be somebody lost on foot and they're collapsing.
that's a good point.
Could
Yeah,
be
you never
nothing.
know.
Gotta go read the rights.
Could be have conquistador armor. You never know.
That's true. I can
Yeah.
practice my German again.
Mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. Es tut mir leid.
So do you guys go up there or
Yeah, sure. Let's go on up.
I say we
Let's
do.
go.
Okay. All right, you head up there. It takes a bit, about 25 minutes or so to get up there and work your way up. Once you get up there, you don't see anything around, and you can look at tracks if you want to do tracking.
Oh, boy.
Sure.
I'm better at
Hi.
this now. I failed bad.
Failed.
I rolled an 8.
Wow.
That's an extreme
you can
success.
You were
It's an
on a
extreme
roll.
success.
There are numbers
Yeah.
above 10, you know.
Don't tell her about those.
Oh, true. That's actually a good thing. So.
I got an extreme success.
All right.
What were we rolling?
Track.
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 Sport.
Oh, 25. And we want to roll higher or lower on this
Low.
one?
Lower.
Low.
Oh, nope.
Always low.
That's the... Oh, wait. No, wait a minute. No, that's a fail. Super fail. Like, bad. I don't know. I might as well think it's the tractor track. Like, I don't know. There's no tractors. But...
All right, so Anna Louise does make out some tracks, but it's really weird. They just go all over the place. Like they're just wandering around, going all over the place, and just she loses track of where they're supposed to be going. Just looks bizarre.
Okay, I say we head back. We
I try
tried.
sniffing
We
the
tried. We
track.
don't see anything.
All right, if you start heading back down the hilltop, getting back on your way to Stillwater, as you're going, you feel it like the earth start to shake. Your horses are kind of like, "Ooh."
Wait, like an earthquake?
Yeah. And why don't you do kind of let's just try to keep your horses from, kind of getting a little crazed
God.
there.
Don't
Just
say
do
animal
it.
handling.
Just do a little animal handling. I'll give
Oh,
you a bonus.
no.
A bonus die, though. It's not too tough.
A bonus die? That's not going to help. I need a 5.
Yeah, I need to roll below a 5.
Well,
Oh, wait. You guys really need to learn
I
that.
failed on animal handling.
49.
I failed. I rolled a 17.
Failed. 35.
Okay. Did you fail too, Odessa?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
All right.
I
The
only did
horse,
7 times worse than my success number.
Montgomery goes flying. No. The horses start getting kind of freaking out. This is freaking them out. They're bucking and moving around. You have a hard time calming them down. Who did the worst of it all? Who rode the worst?
I think
I
that
did
was me.
37.
Oh, that was you then. Well, I don't know. I did 35, but I only have 5 animal handling, so.
Same here.
Okay.
We did
I only
about
have
the
5
same
animal
bad.
handling. I rolled 17.
So they start, for Montgomery and B, they start bucking like you're like a, you're trying
Like
to
in a
ride a
rodeo?
bull almost, in a rodeo.
Yeah.
And
Oh, boy.
B, you're able to just barely hold on, but Montgomery flies off of there.
Woo! Still fun.
Oh, God. I'm sitting there trying to put like fuses and dynamite.
All right. You get knocked off. The horse doesn't run though, so it's okay. And then the ground stops shaking. It's just quiet.
I thought you were going to say the ground stops this fall.
Well, I mean, yes, it does. It does technically.
Technically true. Yeah.
You get some
Do a
bumps and
break fall.
bruises, but it didn't hurt you too bad. More than your pride and anything else.
Yeah, B's like, thank God that ground was there.
Thanks, B. You always know what to say.
All right. So I'm imagining you carry on, correct? Do you say anything to each other?
I
That's
suppose we
earthquake.
should
That's
carry on. but-
weird.
Have we ever felt an earthquake here before?
Not
I've
yet.
felt
You've
the
never-
earth move before, but not like that.
I felt the earth move.
Not really. Never really felt any major earthquakes before.
Does
know
anything
that they
around
exist.
us look like it was damaged, like really shook or damaged by this momentary
I am.
quake, or did it look localized, or?
Well, on some of the hilltops, you see like a few rocks kind of tumble down, but there's not a lot to damage here, at least.
Not really a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, how about we go and ask, and wherever we're going, next person we run into.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I say
maybe
we just
see-
keep heading. I say we just get him back on his horse and we just keep heading towards Stillwater.
Now, I can get on my own horse.
You sure, old man? You sure you don't need a hand?
Didn't you just call me a young lad 2 seconds ago?
Yeah, I'm trying to get with the times.
All right. You get back on your horse. You guys start riding back, and you finally make it to Stillwater as you start to come in. It's not a large place. As you go by, there's a little sign kind of there, painted. It says population 300. This is Anna County, New Mexico. Kind of desert mountains northwest of Mesilla, not far from the Rio Grande. As you ride in, you saw that sign, and let me show you this map of the city, of the town.
There's the map.
There you go. So you see the town outline here, and you're coming in from over there on the right, coming into the area. So as you ride in, besides some buildings and stuff, you do see a livery or livery. I'm not sure how you pronounce it.
Livery.
Livery. As you approach, a livery is where they store. It's like a garage for horses in the West. So,
I like that. A garage for horses. It's a horse garage.
it's a horse garage.
Parked at the Mickey lot.
Garage.
Garage.
And Marshall.
Yeah.
The Marshall Whitman's office is number 7 in this, so
7.
it's a little deeper in town, on the other side of town.
The first person we run by, I'm just gonna be like, hey, excuse me there, did you feel any type of earthquake go on or ground shaking at all around here?
So yeah, you see a few people wandering around. You approach someone and ask, and they're like, "Excuse me, what's going on?" Some guy just walking around.
You didn't feel the earth shake, did you? The ground shake?
Oh yeah, we did. I don't know what's going on. This is seems to be happening more and more.
Oh, really?
When?
Huh.
When does it usually happen? If you don't mind me asking, sir.
Or when did it start?
I don't really remember. It's just been randomly happening lately.
Is this a clear day? Like, are we just like blue skies and the ground just shook, or is there like?
Yeah, clear skies.
It almost feels like not natural.
Seismological activity doesn't necessarily require meteorological.
Yeah, there you go.
How did you know that?
I got natural world. Let's see if I can roll it. No, I don't know anything. I don't know. Beats me.
I'm pretty sure earthquakes come from thunder.
How frequent are these earthquakes?
Recently, it's been like 1 or 2 a week. Really, no real damage though. I don't think. At least not that I've heard. Spooks the animals.
Are they at the same time? Have you noticed? I don't know if I don't think my character would have that much. I was thinking about it, but somebody else can ask that question.
Yeah, it's not a bad question. Is there any pattern to it that you can see?
Yeah, just that it's every week. There's a couple of them.
Does this guy seem weird at all? Or does he seem normal? He doesn't seem like weirdly dead brained or anything like that, right?
Seem dead-brained.
Like, wow, earthquakes happen.
He keeps like losing attention as you're talking. he keeps like saying, "Oh yeah, earthquakes," and he's like, and then you kind of like when you say something to him, he's like, "Oh what? Oh yeah."
Like
So
he's distracted or trying to avoid answering.
like he's got a bad case ADHD or something, but you know, that didn't exist back then. By name, at least.
It existed. It just
Of
wasn't that
course.
much of a problem when you didn't have to sit in front of a
He's got
computer for
he's
8
got a
hours
lot.
a day.
He's got a lot of squirrel.
So he's a dog.
All right. But nothing about it seems unnatural, right?
I mean, it seems pretty extreme, but not, you know, seems like a quirk.
All right. Record that in the brain, the noggin. Well, thank you for your help there. I think you're a sir, but can't assume these days. So thank you very much, and we're gonna.
So what do you guys
move
do
on.
for fun around here?
It's a good
What? Huh?
question.
What? Oh, fun? What? Oh,
Yeah, what do you guys do for fun around here?
You like shooting cactus?
Well, I mean, you know, if you're looking for something fun, you know, there's the Sweetwater Saloon, or if you want to, you know, kind of rougher fun time or rougher crowd, is the Buena Suerte Cantina.
Does it seem busy around town, around where we are? Or does it just feel quiet?
It's not super busy, but yeah, it seems like normal for this kind of town, 300 or so. You notice when you came in that there was some off in the distance ranches and stuff like that. So there's ranch lands, and then, you know, yeah, and you know that you saw like maybe on the way in the distance, maybe some people look like miners going up to the hills. This is like a mining town.
I'm gonna look at him
So
closely.
the hills where we came back down from?
Yeah, you know, that kind of area.
I'm gonna look at him closely and say, has anyone ever told you you get distracted kind of easily? Is that kind of your thing here?
I'm sorry, what would you say? What?
Has anyone ever told you get distracted pretty
I
easily?
like he repeats it.
Everybody tell me I just get distracted easily?
Yeah.
What?
Never mind.
Interesting.
I want to lean in
Pick his
real slow like and whisper harshly in his ear. The hills are alive
And
with
With the sound of
of music.
music. La, 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 la.
That one goes over my head.
I was
He's
like, and they have eyes, but yours is better.
Okay. He loses
Sanity.
2 sanity points and kind of like looks at you guys like, you're kind of weird. Bye. And kind of walks up.
All right. Yes.
I don't even get the
You make somebody else lose sanity points for a change.
By the way, I never asked you guys, where are we going? Like when I joined your group.
That's a very good question.
I was like,
I believe
Adventure.
Anna Louise has work.
Who's going to answer her?
We're headed to the marshals. His son was killed, and he wants us to get the guy who did it.
oh,
Well, that's in the middle of town, I'm guessing, based on this
we
map
should have
I'm
asked that
looking at.
guy where to find him, I guess.
We'll go get him.
Yeah, I guess we'll track down another random person and just be like, hey, can you tell us where Marshal Whitman's office is?
It's so like mind looking guys. Oh, what? You want the marshal? Marshal's over there, that way, and points. And then he kind
Just
of
randomly
spits out
points?
some tobacco like by your feet.
I ask him another question just to see if he loses attention as well.
Oh,
You
what
believe in
ask him?
God, sir?
Well, is that a spit contest? I spit at his feet.
Oh, I feel like you should roll to see if he hit his feet next.
Is that-
Do
What
a
am I
luck
rolling?
roll. Do a luck roll, like
A
your
luck
luck
roll?
score. Yeah, roll under your luck.
I have to roll under my luck? Okay.
Yeah.
It's not
That
really
would be 13.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You're good.
Wow.
good
That
job.
was,
Yeah.
that was a well done spit.
Right between his legs.
He's like, respect.
Respect.
He offers some chewing tobacco to you.
Oh, wow. Gee, thanks. Not sure what to do with it. So I never chewed tobacco before, so I just pocket it.
All right. He just kind of walks off now, and so you were pointed to the marshals. It's number 7 on the map, if you can tell. It's down the main road. Are you guys gonna head over there?
Yep.
Follow
right.
Anna Louise.
I go where she goes.
All right.
And
So
we all do.
All right. You walk in, or you pull up your horses to the marshals, tie it down. Walk in there, and you see a man, 50, looks kind of old, tired, got pot belly, bushy mustache, shaggy gray hair.
Oh, brother of yours, Montgomery?
Well, I don't quite got a mustache, I don't think. I don't remember. Let me look. Yep, no mustache. But if you think all of us people in our 50-odd something with beer bellies are related, then, well, I tell you what, thunder's going to create more earthquakes.
All right. So once you walk in, the marshal is kind of laying back, kind of, I don't know what he's doing. He's just kind of staring off when you walk in. And he kind of rises up and he goes, "Oh, you're finally here," to Anna Louise. "It took you long enough."
It was a long ride.
Who are these people with you?
They are associates of mine.
Name's Mc
here's-
Gummery.
Yep. And Odessa,
B.
and her name is B.
Not to confuse with her horse, whose name is C.
Yeah.
I'll try not to. What did the judge tell you?
That you needed our help.
All right. Well, you know Clay's brother, Ted, right? You remember him?
Yeah, his kid brother.
Yeah. Well, he became a deputy like me, and he's trying to break up a fight, and this Hank Hanratty just went off and shot him in the back.
Hank Ratty.
Yeah, Hanratty. So I need you to find him. He's not bad with a gun. Might have a friend, his brother, maybe some other friends with him. $600, dead or alive.
Ooh.
So
Is Hank Ratty, you said?
yeah, Hank.
And what's the last name again?
Hanratty.
Henratty. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh.
Never heard of that name.
And you have now.
Where did you last see him?
Yeah. Does he live around here?
I don't know. I mean, he's around here somewhere. Some people have spotted him, but that's the trick. I don't know exactly where he's at. He must be being hidden by someone.
What other stuff has he done?
Just his robbery, theft, all that stuff. Now murder. So,
Sir, can I ask you, have you felt those shakes earlier?
well, yeah, everybody has. There's a couple of them every week lately.
What can you tell us about it?
I don't know. I'm no scientist. I don't know. Check out the church here, and they'll tell you it's the coming end of the world. But that seems like they do that every time they want some money.
Does it look like he's lying?
The marshal?
Yeah.
Roll psychology.
I failed.
Oh, failed that. Ooh,
I was gonna try that too, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I failed.
seems like an honest
I did
vote to
not
me.
fail. I actually got. I rolled a 4, which is a hard success.
Wow.
You did? Yeah. As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
I know a lot of liars, and this guy doesn't seem like one of them.
And just to give you a little bit more of a description, whenever you walk in, as you're walking in from outside, you catch eye of like on a porch, there's a wind chime, chiming away. And as you go inside his office, he's got his desk, gun rack. There's 2 Winchester rifles, 2 12-gauge shotguns, and 2 Colt Peacemaker revolvers. And there's 2 tiny cells back there behind him. And on his desk, you just see a bunch of paperwork and his gun and one of his other pistols down there.
Is anyone in the cells?
Yeah, there looks like there's somebody in one of the cells.
Is the guy in the cell here related to the one you're looking for? This Hank?
Oh, no. That's Marty Blankard. He's a cowhand. I don't know, lost his wits, something. He was night hawking, which is like watching the ranch after dark. And during one of those, I don't know, we've been having some weird thing where he's like somebody sent off firecrackers in the sky or something. I'm not sure what's going on, but anyway, he went off to go check it out, and next thing you know, he's freaking. He just can't. I don't know. He just won't speak. He's freaked out, and I don't know what happened to him. He just lost it.
I'm a man of God. Do you mind if I take a quick look at him?
Sure, go for it.
All right.
Can't hurt
Anyone else wanna
anything.
come?
Doc Fletcher couldn't figure nothing out, so might as well
I
try.
will. I'll come with you.
All right. So I'll go over to the cell
Nah.
and I'll go to the cell and
I'm good.
see what the guy's doing right now.
He's sitting there on his bed, kind of rocking a little bit and kind of doing this thing, kind of just rocking and doing that.
Are we out of earshot of
Hold on, what was he doing?
He's just like in his doing this and just kind of doing that with his fingertips and rocking.
Okay.
I thought you just wanted to see Marx do it again.
Yeah, he just
I
wanted to
did.
do it again. Now, what
No,
if he
I
was patting his head and doing it? What would that look like?
I had my other page pulled up. I was looking at that. But it was making you do it again was a bonus.
Now, he probably could hear a little bit, but if Anna Louise is talking to him, he might not be able to hear over
Okay.
her. Are you going to keep him busy a little bit and talk to him, Anna Louise?
No, I'll let Montgomery talk to him.
No, I think she means to the marshal.
Oh, okay.
I have questions for the marshal.
Go ahead.
What's
All right.
that?
So Beacon.
Well, some guy in town mentioned something about miners. Does your guy might have something to do with them? Can you tell us about that?
Miners? I don't know.
Don't know anything about them?
No, I haven't been over there. There's some silver mines that some people have been.
They mine silver.
Yeah, these parts. We also got some ranches around. I mean, I guess it could, if he's not hiding in town, he could maybe be one of those places.
While she's talking to the marshal, I'm gonna speak up to this guy in the cell and say, Callahan, is it? I heard you're not speaking. I guess you've seen something. I've seen things that'll make me question my entire existence. If you got anything to say, 10 days ago, I wouldn't have believed you. Now, I might just believe you. what I've seen myself.
So he's doing this, and then he kind of, as you're talking, starts to slowly move his head over to you and looks at you for a moment and stare. And when you get done, he just does a scream at you and just kind of gets up and runs to the wall and just like, boom, smacks his head into the wall. And it just kind of and then just gets down on the ground and starts doing this. You see a little blood trickling down his head.
I want
Well,
to see you
that didn't
scream
work.
and run your head into a wall.
Yeah, can you please larp this?
No, I have to.
We
do
would
it.
have heard that.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Oh no, the camera's destroyed.
Mm.
I look at Odessa and be like, I don't know. Should I try again? That seems like it could be detrimental to that man's health.
Tell you what, why don't you go ahead and do it before that person wakes up? And then when they wake up, you say you did it the way that they did. Successfully.
Odessa, you're a really smart woman, but I have no idea what you just told me to do.
Yeah, I don't understand what you said either.
So she tried. All right. So what is it that you tried to do in order to open it? And you knocked yourself
I just
out?
tried talking to this
No,
guy.
he just tried
and-
talking to him through the bars.
And he hurt himself after he screamed and hurt himself.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But
So
I don't
we
know.
heard
So-
that scream, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
that
heard
stops him, and the marshal's like, "What the hell are you doing over there? Stay away from him. He's crazy."
Yes, he is.
I kind of approached the guy and I reach into my pocket and I give him a piece of that chewing tobacco and see if he'll take it, like through his jail cell, I guess.
He just
Put
kind of
my
like
hand on my blackjack, getting ready to use it in case something bad happens. It's like, boom!
suddenly black bile comes out. No, that's
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's just chewing tobacco.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, and
The zombies we fought, black bile was coming out of all their orifices.
oh gosh,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So he
That-
just kind of slowly turns to your voice, B, and you kind of see like a profile, like side of his face. There's a little bit of blood trickling down his chin, and his eyes real wide, and he looks at you, and then he kind of looks at the chewing tobacco, but doesn't do anything else.
doesn't go for it.
No. Do you leave it there?
Yeah, I'll leave like a little bit on the ground, see if more.
Okay.
Can I
that's it.
tell
don't
if
do
this
anything else.
guy just like there's I may have seen people who like maybe are crazy or whatever. Does this guy look like he's just crazy or like something set this guy off to the point where he is like just insane? Like bonkers, lost his mind completely in like a dramatic way.
Try a psychology roll.
I mean, he did react to the tobacco for a moment, so I don't know.
I only needed a 10, but I rolled a 72
So you
Wow.
failed?
badly.
Okay. You think
I-
maybe he has some sexual problems as a child or something?
This man probably had a bad father. That's my conclusion.
I tell you what, I've got some apples that I usually keep for the horses, so I'm gonna cut one in half and then set half an apple into the cell, and then I'm gonna take the other half and I'm gonna start eating it in front of him.
Okay, his eyes kind of dart to you, dart the apple, but he's not moving.
Oh well.
So the marshal's like, "Are you done harassing him? Come over here."
I don't think this guy is going to be sane anytime soon. I believe it's something to do with his upbringing with his father.
Well, Gubby knows best.
Do you happen to know where he was going to look at those firecrackers?
Oh, yeah, good question.
Yeah, well, he's in one of the ranches. Watching over for the cows there at night.
One of the ranches. Do you know which one?
I have to look and see which rancher he works for.
Well, if you could do that, that'd be perhaps a good start for some other research that we have going on.
Also, there is one thing I got for you. The only lead I got, I don't know, for Henratty, is that I heard some people said that they saw him at the Sweetwater Saloon a couple times. So maybe he's holed up there. Maybe he's...
That was already going to be our next stop.
Wow, now you tell us. Sure holding on to that piece for a bit, huh?
I was trying to measure you.
Technically,
This woman's good with a gun, but, she doesn't always come through whenever you need to get back up, let's just say. But anyway.
Something about a family squabble, right?
Yeah, this is a family squabble.
The judge, Judge and I decided that we'll temporarily deputize you all, but that doesn't mean you get to break the law or anything. If anything, you got to watch it closer. So I want this Hank, but I want him legally. If you got to kill him to defend yourself, that's great, but don't be murdering him. All right. But as of now, in Stillwater, you're deputized because I don't have any deputies. So,
oh right.
So
I put my hand out because I'm waiting for I'm expecting a star or a badge or something.
Here, you can take this. And it's like these beat up badges.
Wow!
He hands to you, and you see they're bent up, and the one that Anna Louise gets has blood on it.
Nice.
Some dried blood.
Passive aggressively nice.
But yeah, I think you only need one of those. Do you mind if I take one of them?
You have all of the stars in your hand.
And I'm about to hand you one, but then I'm not sure which one.
God damn it, just pick one.
That one. Yeah. Too excited.
All right.
Mc Gummery has no intention of giving these back if he can avoid it.
Oh yeah.
Is that what you told him?
Or no. You're just I'm just saying in case it's assumed later that we give it back after we're done.
So I definitely want one. And I definitely want to use my tools and my toolkit and whatnot to polish these beaten up and bend them back into bend mine back into shape and make it super, super shiny.
It's not a competition.
It's a competition.
I'm just spitting on mine, the good old spit shine,
We know you're good at spitting.
Yeah, I keep the blood on mine.
Yeah, you can try. So you want to? You said you want to try to shine it up, make it look better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use one of your crafting type skills.
Mech repair, I guess.
Yeah, that'll work.
Nope, failed so badly.
Oh, really?
So badly.
Well, let me try on mine.
It's real fragile. You just break a little corner off an accident.
I need a 10, and I rolled a 12. I'm going to use 2 luck to show up Odessa.
Oh
my god.
And I bend mine back and give it a little... And then... Real nice.
Very nice. Good job, sir.
No problem. Just reminds me of that time you tried pickpocketing someone.
The bratwurst.
No bratwurst? Oh.
Your Tootsie bratwurst?
Oh, healthy competition can be fun.
Oh, I get to check. Oh, no, I used luck. I can't check it. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you want to head over there?
Yeah. to the saloon.
All right, so you walk into the saloon. It's a 2-story saloon. A Sweetwater saloon.
Stillwater.
Hmm?
Stillwater, right?
This is Stillwater. The saloon's called Sweetwater.
Oh.
So,
Is it busy?
there's about well, as you walk in, you see what you would assume is the bartender owner, whatever. He's kind of stout, balding, maybe 45-year-old man.
His name's Bourbon.
I don't know, you have to ask him. And you see another younger man also on behind the bar. And then you see 2 female servers kind of working the room and stuff and talking to the cowboys and prospectors there in the area. So, yeah, there's like on the outside of the saloon as you are walking in, it's got like deer, cattle, coyote skulls, rattlesnake hides, and rattles nailed to the walls inside and outside the saloon. And you also know several like wind chimes and crystal decorations are hanging from the rafters of the porch outside.
We saw a wind chime at the Marshall too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the wind chime made of? Like normal? It's like weird and bones and stuff.
Human heads.
Made out of wood, probably.
Are you gonna look closer at them?
Why not?
I'm curious enough.
Yeah, they look kind of like.
I think they look pretty.
They do look pretty.
You said they look like what?
They look like sort of like a crystal stone-ish look to them.
Mm-hmm. No blood on them.
No blood.
Well.
And no black goo gushing out
No
of
black
them.
goo.
I'd like to do a natural world check to see if I can recognize that type of crystal, maybe.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
I'm just like.
I failed.
I failed.
I have a critical success.
Ooh.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Wow.
That's what I'm
extreme.
talking about.
It's the first good roll this game so far.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh, you mean you got extreme success? Wow.
Yeah, an extreme success.
these particular ones, they look like crystal. They look pretty. You haven't really seen something quite like them locally. Of course, you're not from New Mexico, really. And kind of opaque white, some of it is, with some silver tracing, almost looking like it's either crystal or glass. It's kind of hard to tell. They look nice.
Okay.
Wow. With a critical 4, that's all she knows? Wow.
All right.
Very
nothing like-
mysterious. Very mysterious indeed.
Marx doesn't know crystals.
There must not be too much about these crystal wind chimes then. They're just crystal wind chimes.
I'll you know what? I'll roll a natural just natural world too. Why not? So I'm at 45 and I rolled 83. So no.
Oof.
No.
Major
They're,
oof.
they're pretty.
Yeah, to you think that these must be like some mistaken like silver mining waste or something to you, but to Odessa, it looks could be kind of expensive and rare. Not exactly sure what kind of crystal it is.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, shall we head in? What are we doing here? What's the plan anyway?
I get some drinks. We're going to ask some questions.
All right. So I got this idea, depending how it could go. We could always set up a, like we're delivering some funds for one of the banks here, if there's a bank here. I'm sure that would be very tempting. But let's see what they know first.
I know about y'all, but I want a beer. Cold beer after that long ride.
I just follow Annie.
Sure.
You know, you might have an addiction. You should probably work. Oh, look, they have gambling.
Yeah. So you see, different random people. You go up to the bar. You see that more stout, baldy man's there, and he's got a bushy mustache. Everybody's got bushy mustaches. and comes up to you, Anna Louise, and he's like, "What can I get you? Haven't seen you around here before."
Just rode into town. I'd like a beer, please.
Oh, okay. Which shelf over here do you want? The good stuff, or the stuff that'll taste like crap, but it'll make you feel good after 3 of them?
How about the good stuff?
I heard it'll put hair on your chest.
I could use some of that.
All right, so he gets pouring a drink. He's like, "My name's Samuel Phibbs. I own this establishment. How long are you in town?"
Long as it takes.
Well, that sounds interesting.
Mysterious.
Sounds like it begs a question.
What was the name of the guy we're looking for again? Hank Hanready?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I asked the bartender if he's heard of him and if he knows who he is.
I don't really like to be telling on people, especially with strangers. I don't know.
Well, we've just been deputized by the marshal.
Yeah, look at our stars.
Mine shines a bit. I actually say that.
Mm.
It does
Does
look
it-
good. Much better than everyone else's.
Yeah, I think so too.
Everyone else.
He
Can I
notices the
tell?
blood on mine.
Can I tell if he was trying to gain information for a purpose, or if it just seemed like idle curiosity?
Yeah, you can try like a psychology check and see.
Failed badly.
I mean, it just seems just general chit chat.
All
Let
right.
me try. Hold on.
If you want to try, if you're trying to get information out of him mechanically, you'll need to roll something like a charm or intimidate, depending upon your approach. Because doesn't seem to really want to volunteer any information, unless you think of other ways to.
Oh, charm. I rolled a 15.
Is that a normal success? Hard
Just
success?
a normal success.
Okay. Anybody else?
Oh,
wanna try?
12
charm.
12 would have been hard.
Well, I'll go up to him and say,
Ooh,
I recently
fail.
came into some money here, and I tell you what, I like a good gambling. Do you got anything going on? I'm gonna need some hard stuff too, if you got it. Some good hard stuff. Oh, by the way, before we get started with that, we do need to look for this fella, Hank. I believe you already brought him up, but if you could help us out, we could just get that done and then settle down for a nice night of drinking and gambling.
All right, so you succeed in your charm too, right? So he's listening to you, and then the charm kicks in.
Oh, I'm going to do a 3 luck points and make it a hard success for charm. Because I rolled a 38.
So he's kind of like, and he's like, "Oh, all right. I don't normally talk about customers and stuff, but yeah, handwriting. I kind of know who you're talking about. He sometimes comes in here with his brother-in-law, Luke.
You don't know
When
what
you
that
see him
sounds.
last?
Where does he stay?
Oh, handwriting? I have no clue where he stays. Luke, I think he's got a mine in the hills south of town somewhere.
I don't suppose it's a silver mine, is it?
Oh, sure. I think most people around here mine silver, I believe.
Oh no.
Yeah, B sees all of our faces go, oh, God.
I'm just. Don't get it.
Oh.
You're like, ooh, silver, nice.
Yeah.
Pretty.
All right. Well, I guess we can go check out Luke. Do you happen to know where the mine is, or what it's called, or something we can ask around about?
I don't know. It's Luke's mine. I guess you can ask about it somewhere in the hills south of town. You know, now you speak of it, you know, he seems so friendly. It's a friendly
I'm very
group.
friendly.
I do remember Luke's wife. Probish is his last name, by the way. It's his wife June. June. It comes town and like once a week gets supplies from General Hospital or General Store. I mean, you know. So I don't know when she's been here last, but you might catch her if you stick around town long enough. I'm sure.
Well, we may see June.
What does she look like?
Yeah, it's May right now, and you know, it's a little longer.
We'll see. Not to be confused with a horse.
A little month humor, right? I got you there. But here's some more drinks. A couple of dollars here. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
we pay him.
I'll give him $10 and just be like, "You've been mighty helpful here."
All right. Yes.
What would June look like? How would we recognize her if she did come to town?
Just thin lips and a dark chin. Sorry, that's a joke from another game.
Thin
Let's
jaw
not
and
get
I
ahead
forget-
of ourselves. Let's stick with the current month. It's gonna be May.
mellow as the month of May.
You know, she's got kind of long hair, long dark hair. She's you know, pretty. I don't know what else to say really. It's just June.
She has hair, you know, a nose.
Hair,
I'm
Hair.
sorry, I'm imagining Mama June.
thin lips, you know. Rosy cheeks.
She got a pretty mouth.
But he gives you enough description you could probably figure out, or at least maybe spot her. Yeah.
Well, shall we ask around about Luke's mine, or should we wait till she shows up?
Why don't we do both?
What is it with these
Or-
mines?
Or we'll tell you when we
Everything
get
seems
out
to be
of here.
pointing to those mines, but nobody's telling us much about them.
Yeah. You happen to hear about any firecrackers going off at some mine, do you?
Or blasting.
Or blast?
I love firecrackers.
As she brings
Well-
out a stick of dynamite.
I'm hoping that distracts them enough.
I mean, you know, there's been some rockets or something going off in the area. I don't know, but
Has it been south of here?
you know, it's around southish, around the hills. Sometimes, you know, don't repeat this, okay? But a lot of people think the laundry around here, this laundry, Lee Chen, they're all thinking that maybe, you know, he's been launching them off for some reason. He did like a little show with some rockets he got for 4th of July last year. So
His name's Lee Chin.
yeah.
Is he named after a facial feature, or is he from somewhere else?
He's Chinese.
Yeah, he's Chinese.
You don't. What do you think
Like
about the
him on
Chinese
a boat
in general?
and everything?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, what do you think about the Chinese in general?
His wife and children run a laundry out of this building. And yeah. And we're not going to talk about that.
Where did you say he was?
He's at the Lee Chen's laundry.
All right. I guess he can point us to it.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't get that from you. Now I really want to go to hear Mark's Chinese accent.
I'm not, yeah, that won't be really happening.
Oh, Chin laundry. Okay.
Yeah, number 5 on there.
Número
wondering.
5.
All right,
Alrighty.
showing you the map real quick, so now you got kind of a reference there. And
We can also talk to the general store and about June and Luke coming into town. Apparently that's where they go. So we got general store, leech in, or asking around.
And then the apparently again those mines, maybe some stuff going up there. That it sounds like eventually we'll be headed up there.
Yeah, but that's Luke and June. We got to find their mine.
So where does you said June doesn't live in town? Where is she from?
well, she lives with her husband, the miner.
Oh, and with the miners. So the miners, they live up in the hills.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would you call them hillbillies?
I'm unfamiliar with that word. If you want to know what's going on around town, just hang around, chat with some people, drink. The saloon's always a great place to hear the chatter of the town. Maybe play a few games there, right, preacher man?
Oh yeah, I'll get right on that. I hope you don't mind. I might be taking some money.
You think the miners would be weary of people approaching the hills, or?
Oh, they're always worrying about claim jumpers and stuff, so I'd be careful.
Wait, careful. How careful?
Shoot anybody who doesn't have a gun.
Hmm.
Do you mean shoot anybody who does have a gun?
Yeah.
You don't have a gun?
You'd probably be pretty hard pressed in the Wild West to find that anyway.
True.
Right.
True.
Yeah, they'd be suspicious automatically.
Yeah,
You
that's
have
right.
a gun, you're weird.
Yeah, be careful. It's just keep in mind, miners are always watching out for claim jumpers trying to take their mine.
Yeah, just wait till they grow up.
Oh, yes.
Fine.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Everybody
Miner.
works, even really as children.
That's why they call them miners.
Doo-doo.
So if we do want to just work the saloon to gather information, would that just be a roll, or are we going to role play each talking to people?
We can roll it, or we can, could do kind of like a charm roll or something as you work the area if you want. There's
I wouldn't mind doing a charm.
the women, the servers in the area.
I'll approach the two server ladies and see what kind of role I can get out of them.
I rolled a 3 on charm. I needed a 14 for an extreme, so that is very extreme.
Are you approaching one of the women, or you get into a game?
Probably work the gambling actually, and
Okay.
talk to people idly at the gambling table about everything that's going on.
Big fail for me with the woman, 33.
Should I go ahead and roll a gambling too, just see how well I do at that too?
Sure.
Can we do fast talk instead of charm?
Ooh, I failed.
Sure.
Okay, because I rolled a 30 and I needed a 30 or less on fast talk.
I'm gonna spend some luck points and get a extreme success on charm.
Oh wow.
Okay. Who are you talking to, Odessa? Who are you charming?
Well,
person
she's
at the
talking to
outhouse.
one server. I'm gonna talk to the other server.
Okay. Are you going to the bathroom this moment? No, teasing.
While you're going to the bathroom, yeah.
Yeah.
Could you show me the outhouse?
Show me the outhouse.
Yeah, girls' time. Let's go to the outhouse.
So you walk up to one of so Patsy West, B walks up to her. Patsy's like, "Oh, hi there. What's your name?"
My name's B.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting name, B. How can I help you?
Yeah. And I just kind of run out of things to say. I don't know. It's like a really bad fail. My conversation's those sure are some pretty wind chimes.
So I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
step in and say, we just got into town and we've heard so much about how lovely these mines in around this area might be. We've seen some of the wind chimes made from local stones, and we're interested in learning more about these mines and where we might be able to get our toehold in on some prospecting. Have you heard on which way to go or who to talk to about getting started on that?
On the mines?
Yeah. I'm just looking for information on the mines.
Oh, she's like, oh, I don't really know about the mines a whole lot. But if you're interested, I forgot the whole conversation. What did you say? What was? She said. She said. She starts to go. What now? Oh, hey, wait a minute. What was your name again? To be. He's like, your name's Kat, right?
My name?
She must be related to the guy outside.
Are you really? Are you Kat? Oh,
I'm B.
Oh, because you're
B.
distracted by Kat. I get it.
Oh, okay. And I'm sorry. What was your name again? To Odessa.
My name's Odessa. We're travelers from out of town.
And who's that cat? And you wanted to know about the mines?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we got a lot of prospectors here and some miners that come in occasionally. And I've known, a few miners come in here from time to time. I've never been myself.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay.
Speaking of, I mean, you better be careful if you're going to go to the mines, though, or start looking around outside town. It's been a little weird lately. I don't know who you've talked to and stuff, or been around here much, but like,
Look at those firecrackers I keep hearing about.
oh yeah, what is up with that? It's that's what was it, Ben or something? I can't remember his name. The one, the guy in the laundry has been setting him off or something. But these earthquakes and stuff going on. It's so weird. Isn't it? And so strange. But I don't know.
Oh yeah, we got shook on our way in. Like I fell right off my horse.
Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm so sorry to hear that happen to you, Jenny.
My name's B.
Who's B? Is there B somewhere?
I'm B.
Oh, well, anyway, I the mines and stuff, right? Yeah. It's you got to watch out that Cruzado person out there in the
Cruzado,
yeah.
Like crusade? He's trying to speak Spanish? What's happening?
Oh, he's one of those Chiricahua Apaches that have been out there by the Knife Cut Mesa recently. They've been got a hideout somewhere in Deep Canyon. Just God help anybody runs into those savages out there. I hear they might have run off with Stu Jacobs' little daughter Mandy back earlier in spring, and been taking pot shots at the miners in the mountains. So you better be careful. It's dangerous out there. The Cruzado is Cruzado.
right? Cruzado.
Cruzado. You say Cruzado, I say Cruzado.
Tomato, you say tomato. Tomato, Cruzado. Let's call the whole thing
The
off.
whole thing off.
Yeah, there's that just reminds me that one guy. What's his name? Victor. I don't know. Anyway, he's been missing about a month now too. People think he got jumped by those Apaches. He was a prospector. Like some people checked out what happened, and they couldn't find a trace of him. Just he left a shotgun there and everything. It's crazy, I don't know. Some people say that this Manny Carlson's been, or no, wait a minute, that's not it.
That's when it was kidnapped.
Major Carl, no, what's his
Brady?
name again? Charles? I don't know. Anyway, some other guy's been sneaking around trying to maybe get into Silver his way. So better be careful out there. You leave out the town, it gets lawless.
That was the most confusing bit of information we've come by yet.
I'm sorry, Jenny. I
I'm
I could be-
sorry, Jenny.
Jedi.
wish I could be more help. But, you know. Is that everything? You need a drink? You need a drink?
Have a drink.
She probably won't get your order right.
I'm sorry, Jessica, do you want a drink?
Let's see here. Can I order something from the kitchens?
Sure. What would you like? What was your name again? Did you tell me your name?
Odessa. I'm Odessa. I would love some cheese curds.
Odessa. Okay.
Maybe she's the daughter of
fried
that dude when we came into town.
All right.
Cheese curds. All right. I'll get that right up for you. You take care. I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you.
Gonna get some fries with it.
All right. So you're gambling and trying to get some information, right?
Yep. I got extreme success, but yeah, I'll be gambling with people and just trying to get gossip about Luke or June. I'd be like, I heard she's quite a looker. Those thin lips, long hair, rosy cheeks. And ask them what they think about Lee Chin. And talk about the horrible tales of Hank Henready, and see if they know any tales about him as well. Say it almost like, praising or fantastical, not trying to sound like I'm hunting him or something. More like, what is this world coming to?
Right. Oh, are you like a new preacher for the church? Like some guy says, the Church of Stillwater.
Well, I was coming to town to possibly look into that, but I hear the preacher here is pretty well known, pretty well established, and I might just have to go to the next town. You know how I was traveling pre-star.
Mm-hmm. And you asked about Mandy too, right?
Who?
No. Oh, you asked about June. I'm sorry. Yep.
Yeah, it's about June.
Yeah.
I don't know about Mandy technically.
Yeah. June is like, they're like, I don't know, is it somebody's wife, right? One of those miners.
Yeah, Luke. You ever heard of Luke?
Yeah. He's got some mine, I think. I don't know. He lives with. There's like a cabin somewhere out there, I think. I heard him talking about. He's got a mine in hills south of town somewhere, and a cabin.
I got some friends looking to take up some work in a mine, possibly. And, those miners always looking for some cheap labor. And, do you happen to know where I could talk to this guy? Do you know where his cabin is? I could send him some cheap labor his way, help out, maybe get a win-win situation going here. Unlike what I'm doing with gambling right now, because I failed my gambling roll.
Did you fail?
Yeah, I needed a 40. I rolled a 52.
So you lose a little money. So you want to find Luke's place, huh?
Yeah, I might be looking for some work, to be honest. At least for some friends.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. The mine probably be easier to find than the cabin because I have no idea where that's at.
Well, that's fine. The mine will work too. I'm sure I can find them there.
Mine.
So one of them gives you kind of a rough idea of where they think the mine's at, and yeah, and you see like this prospector guy in the next table over, just drinking, kind of just sitting around, kind of looking around and the people and stuff. And he looks like a wiry little man with free sun-brown features, kind of like a scraggly beard, shaggy blonde hair, dressed up in buckskin clothes, worn leather boots, kind of a battered Union Army cap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, kind of a revolver hanging around his belt, got a rifle slung over his shoulder, and some kind of down on the table by him, some deer hide bag containing some stuff in there. So he's kind of drinking. He kind of notices his talk about mines, and kind of is interested.
Yeah.
And just kind of looking over there a little bit while you guys are talking about.
I'll go to him. I'll be like, well, my friends, I've already lost more money than I wanted to in a day. How much money did I lose? Should I roll for it?
What'd you fail by?
I rolled a 40. I rolled a 53. I needed a 40, so that's 13.
With gambling, I think if you fail on a failure, you just lose your starting money and walk out empty-handed. So how much were you betting?
Oh, let's say 10. I don't know.
Yeah, so you just run out $10. Not too terrible. Could be worse.
It could be very worse. So yeah, I'll be like, well, my friends, I've lost enough, and I think I'm gonna go sit somewhere and have a drink, and I'll head over to the prospector guy.
Well, I rolled a success on my fast talk. Could I talk to that prospector guy with the deer hides or whatever? Ask him if he knows Luke and June's mine.
So you walk up and say that, and he just kind of looks at you and
Well, I do it in a fast talky way.
a fast talky way.
Whatever that is.
He just looks at you and kind of shrugs and, nope, not really. I think they're talking about it over there. Over to the game. I mean, you look if you're looking for some trinkets and stuff or pretty things. I hear there's out west of town. There's a prospector named Frank Hood. Got some interesting stuff. Then he kind of gets up and kind of nods his head and walks out.
You ever heard of it? Oh. Okay, I was going to ask him one more question.
You can try when he's walking out.
You ever heard of a Hank Hanratty?
He just shakes his hand. Shakes his head, I mean, not his hand. Shakes his hand. Here's your hand, Ratty, right here.
What is it? Like, say something to the hand because the face don't understand? I can't remember.
Talk to the hand.
Yeah, talk to the hand 'cause your face don't understand.
Well, we're not getting anywhere, so we're screwed.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got a lot of names.
Yeah.
We got a Charles, maybe, a Victor, maybe, a Vincent, maybe, a Mandy, maybe,
A Cruzado.
maybe.
Some talk about the Apache.
Yeah,
Lee
we got
Chen. Luke and
Lee
June.
Chen, Frank Hood.
Well, so how about you got a really good row, Anna Louise, so I want to give you something more. So how about when you're talking to that guy and the prospector and gets up and walks away, someone else sitting there drinking and goes, "Oh," it's like, "Did you hear about that ghost?"
What ghost?
Oh, there's there's like an Apache ghost up on the mesa.
Mesa?
That too.
He's drinking.
Yeah, I saw it one late afternoon. I was riding through. Nasty skeleton thing just glared down at me. I didn't hang around. I rode off like as fast as I could. Whew. It's crazy.
Huh, what did it look like?
Hey, can you buy me another drink?
Sure. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking the great stuff on the bottom shelf thing. Yeah.
I mean, whiskey or what?
Yeah, whiskey. Yeah, give me a whiskey.
All right, I buy him a whiskey.
Okay.
As long as you keep talking.
You spend $1. And what do you want to know?
What about more about that ghost? What did it look like?
It just looked like just a skeleton thing. It's crazy. It's some kind of patchy ghost. You heard about the patchies, right? They're all running around causing problems. They're kidnapping people.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
Yeah, they kidnapped one guy. What was his name? Virgil Wright. Yeah, that's it. Virgil Wright.
The Apaches did this, or the ghost did this?
Maybe they're all ghosts. I don't know. They're Apaches. Who knows? But
So Vincent or Victor is actually Virgil.
yeah, it's Virgil. Virgil Wright. Yeah. And they kidnapped some girl too. What's her name? Like Mandy or something. Yeah. Did you hear about that?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Some people disappearing. They're shooting at people up there. Got ghosts, patchies running around. I don't know what's going on.
You ever heard of a Hank Hanratty?
Hank Hanrad. Didn't he shoot somebody or something?
Yep.
Yeah, he's real. Oh man, he's trouble. You should stay away from him.
Do you know where he would be?
Where'd he be? I mean, he's got some family around here. Yeah.
Oh, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Who's his family and where do they live?
Can you give me another whiskey?
If you tell me what I'm asking, yes.
Whiskey makes my lips looser.
All right. You know the whiskey was only like 10 cents, right?
It was. I don't know. You want to give me some better? Is that what you're saying? I like
No,
it. Let's
I'm
do
telling
that.
I'm telling that to you, the gamekeeper.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
So
you have
10
me
cents.
subtract $1, so that should cover quite a few whiskeys.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So you can go grab some more from him. How many you get?
I'll get him a couple more.
All right. He's drinking. Yeah. Hank Ratty. Yeah. He's, I think he used to be a miner and stuff too. But yeah, he's a kind of an outlaw. Yeah. He's got a real temper.
Where's his family live?
They got a cabin out there. Yeah. With his brother-in-law and sister. Yeah. Sister. Might have a nephew or something too. They got some family.
His sister wouldn't happen to be named June, would she?
Yeah, June. She's like, yeah, she's June. she's like slim. Got kind eyes. You know, she dresses pretty. You know, she's a farmer. Dress. Usually got her hair tied back. Yeah. She does have a shotgun usually, so you know she didn't like it when I talked to her last time. Well, anyway.
And do you happen to know exactly where they live?
No, I don't. They got a mine though. I can kind of maybe try to show you where it's at, maybe.
Yeah, why don't you do that for me, please?
Sure. Well, yeah, he kind of starts jotting down and it's kind of over to kind of like little jagged lines. And then he's like, there you go. And he shoots another one. And he's like, yeah. Falls over.
Great. You didn't jot it down yet?
No, he jotted down something. Kind of rough area.
I got the idea too from the guy I talked to. Anywho, yeah. So after we get back together, I'll tell everyone. So I think we know where their mine is that Luke belongs to, that Luke owns, and Luke can lead us
The
to
Hank.
You said
I
that
think-
it was his brother-in-law.
Yep.
I feel like of all
Oh.
the things that stood out the most were that Luke, I think, is the clue that would get us the closest to Hank, and
Yep.
the mines. Like everyone at some point, whether it makes sense or not, they are mentioning the mines, and there seems to be an agreement that people who have nothing to do with the mines don't know much about it, but that it's probably dangerous. But maybe before we head to find Luke, it could still be worth stopping to go see Lee Chen, the firecrackers and that business. Like, I don't know if that.
I agree.
Yeah. I still want to.
And then the rest, everything else, June, Victor, all the missing people. I think those are just things, pieces of maybe our pieces of the puzzles will be more clear along the way. But
Just something to keep in mind for now.
yeah, like we have bits of puzzles that may or may not matter, but what the closest thing I think we do have is that Luke seems to be, of all those people mentioned, the closest to Hank.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And after we get to ourselves, I'm gonna be like, "Now, B, I got to tell you something about the last mine we went to. All right."
Story time.
And there was a guy looking for silver, and apparently got so obsessed over silver that he started spewing black bile. I don't understand it at all, but then the dead came alive and started attacking us, but it was fine because we had dynamite, and I got shot in the back. But regardless, all I'm trying to tell you is we should probably be safe when we go to this next mine, and get your dynamite ready.
Wait, did the silver made him spew black bile?
He was dead, but he came back to life. And you
He
could
was
tell by
dead.
the black stuff coming out of his
Yeah.
mouth.
Oh
He might
boy,
not
I
been
knew
as
you guys would bring me somewhere fun.
Yeah.
You've been holding out on me.
What did Odessa say?
Oh, he might not have been as dead as we wanted him to be.
Yeah, that's for
He
sure.
didn't stay dead. Neither did the rest of them in the mine.
Dear.
Nope, I even shot him, and it didn't do a damn thing.
No.
Okay, so
Speaking of which,
Dino it
that
is.
that just made something trigger in Mc Gummery's head, and he's gonna go get a what's a good bludgeoning weapon?
Wait, were you in in another kind of mines last time too? Is that what you said?
Yeah, in a
Yeah,
silver
we're in a
mine.
silver mine.
Huh. Okay.
I'm sure
I don't really know
we're
what to do with that information. I'm just excited.
fine. Is there an actual blunt weapon of some sort? I'm guessing there's no ranged blunt weapons or slashing weapons.
There's a small club, nightstick. That's 1d6 plus DB.
So I already have a blackjack that does pretty good. It's 1d8 plus DB, but I'm not very good at it is the problem.
Oh wow, I got brass knuckles and I'm pretty good at them.
Oh, well, there we go.
Cool.
Nice.
Maybe they're made of silver. I don't know.
Punch your way straight through a rib cage.
I mean, there's a general store in the town. That's if you're looking to buy something.
You can get more brass knuckles.
Do I think, I don't know if this would be a roll, do I think a shotgun would somehow do better against these things that we fought? Because, frankly, Montgomery's going full, not conspiracy, like full, what do you call it?
Paranoia.
Paranoid. Yeah, paranoid right now. He's like, another silver mine is going to happen again. I need something to kill dead walking things.
So how did you kill them last time?
We didn't.
Dynamite.
We did. We trapped him in the mine with dynamite.
One
Oh,
stick
wow.
of dynamite, and then 4 sticks of dynamite.
Huh.
Odessa and Montgomery kicked ass.
I'm pretty sure I got my ass got kicked.
We ran.
And then
We
went.
ran.
But
So
you kicked ass with the dynamite.
Oh, well.
And I kind of heard what you said, but because I come from a farm and I've never, like, I don't know the outside world, I kind of like, you know, like I'm.
I'm pretty sure it went in one ear, not the other.
Yeah, like I'm like, oh, as long as Annie's gonna show me how to shoot a handgun, you know, or something.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of what I'm.
It's like not real. Kind of thing.
Yeah. If you tell me we need to buy stuff, you know, I got $4, so.
So do I think a shotgun would do better, or does it seem like, do I think based on what I saw it might be kind of the same effect?
The third guy, the NPC, the hired hand that we went in there with, he had a shotgun and it didn't seem to do very well at all.
Okay.
He missed too, but yeah,
Oh, he missed.
he fumbled.
Oh. So do we think it'd do better, or probably
does it
not?
say what kind of damage shotgun is? If you're looking at right now, are you looking at shotgun right now?
It does not. It just says. Let me put it in my actual thing. That might tell me more. That is a very strange damage. I guess they have special damage. Just got rid of it. No, it doesn't say. But none of my weapons say damage types.
Okay, well, I will look it up because we're getting close to wrapping up for this, or stopping
Okay.
for now.
All right. Well, I reserve the right to say I go and look to buy a shotgun. Or I'll just go to the marshal and be like, can I borrow that shotgun?
Yeah, he seemed. I feel like maybe before we hit the mines, because he was packing, maybe he'd give us some ammo now that we're deputy. We might not even have to spend money on it.
Yeah,
Like
that's
he
what I was thinking.
could
borrow the
probably
shotgun.
stock up there.
And then
I
I'll be
think, like,
like,
Whatever he
You are.
has, we should probably take.
Okay. Well, you can go back to the. You want to head over to the town marshal and load up on some weapons?
yeah.
Or do you
you
wanna
you
go
said he
see-
had 3 shotguns, right?
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
We're gonna have to
Two.
go to the general store to get other supplies like food and stuff like that.
All right.
You want
Well,
to split up? Split the party?
No.
it doesn't actually make things faster.
I mean, if we are going to go see Lee Chen, I would say we're going to go. We should probably want to see him first before we're just packing like 10 guns
Shotguns
each.
everywhere.
You wanna come in there
Like,
with-
yeah. If we're trying to get a bit more info before we go, I would say we talk
Yeah.
to him and then get our stuff. Otherwise, yeah.
That's a good
But-
idea.
I think 2 shotguns is good because I think you two are the only ones. You two are the only ones who can actually use shotguns well. It's really hard to
Okay.
point when you're mirrored backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have pretty good handle on a shotgun. So
All right. Well, okay, we're gonna have you head off to Lin Chen's laundry, and as you get ready to enter into the laundry, trying to, figure out what's going on with that part of the mystery, and
Oh,
I thought it was the pooping noise I was hearing. What's going on? Mc Gummery, you do notice riding on a horse who just passed you but didn't notice you. Somebody from your past, Priest
Oh,
William
no.
Brimley.
God, I did that. Yeah, I'll immediately get out of view and I'll be like, oh shit, and like,
All right, and we'll stop there for now. So,
okay.
all right.
Everyone else
Mystery.
would probably notice me immediately, like try to get out.
Yeah, you all noticed he acted pretty suspicious there. What's up with that?
the sun in your eyes.
Yep, that
Yeah.
son right there. I'll point at the guy. That's a son of a bitch.
All right, so that's it for now. We'll be back for session 2 of Shadows over Stillwater coming soon. Lots of clues. Who knows what's
Lots of
going to happen
names.
next? Who knows? But we'll find out soon. All right, bye everybody.
Adios.
Bye.
When the dice roll high, we touch the sky. But when they crash, it's a